Hi everyone, welcome to Feeling Sisters with Sal. Today's episode, we have a wonderful, mom and daughter tandem. It's like we do look for these lovely souls over here, okay, to share, okay, in this journey that we are having as far as like mother-daughter. So if you're watching and you have a mother-daughter relationship, this is the perfect time for you. Let's give a welcome first for Karine and Danny over here. So Karine, let's start first with you, okay. So we've done a lot of, conversation before we even started this.
Yes,
okay.
of course.
Our cameraman literally had to stop us from, because we were really making it. We were making it happen without the cameras on. So let's start there. Okay. Where you, Karine, like as far as like right now as a mom. Okay. Tell us something about yourself.
Let's see. I'm a mom of this lovely 16-year-old who's been through a lot. Because her whole life I've had illnesses of one another. I had bone and cartilage deterioration since I was 10 years old.
Okay, hold on to that one. Okay, so it was scientific. Okay, go.
And so that caused 13 knee surgeries altogether, including one full knee replacement and one partial knee replacement.
And yet she's here.
Yes, I am. Barely, but I am here.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
And so she's had to deal with that. And then about 2012, I had a TIA, which is mini stroke.
Oh, wow.
And that caused multitude of downfall of my health. So I have multiple autoimmune diseases. I have autonomic nervous system failure. I've got chronic pain. I also have something called mast cell activation syndrome, which is basically my body thinks it's allergic to everything. So whether it's food or the outside, I have an allergic reaction. So I'm on all sorts of medications and stuff. So Danielle has to deal with this, which we learned that she's starting to come up with some of these illnesses recently. So we're trying to figure out getting me healthy at the same time she's getting unhealthy. So we have to figure out what to do.
I see.
And so that's where we're at now. I'm trying to get myself healthy so I can get her healthy.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So you growing up, Danny, with your lovely mom over here, because I'm pretty sure you've seen her, it's like with the surgery, it's like with this, with her knees and suffering of health. How did you deal with that one?
It was hard seeing her go through all the surgeries, but she's tough and got through it all. And it definitely got better once she was able to leave my dad. As hard as that was for her, I definitely saw a change in her. She was able to get herself better, and she found new ways of medicine and stuff, and was able to start improving, and she was able to do things that she wasn't able to do. She's able to go to the beach now and go out longer and push herself further than she was before. And it's just fun to get my mom back.
Oh, wow. I like that. You mentioned, Danny, that it's like, like you saw her thrive after, is it separation? Is it divorce?
I asked for a divorce. Yeah.
So, and then, so you saw mom thrive, so she slay. Okay. So tell us something about that.
That's right. Well, I found that my health was not getting better. It was getting worse and worse. And the last straw was when I had a port put in. And my ex didn't even know I had it, thought I had the surgery without him. Now, this is a major surgery. Why would I have it without him? So at that point, I said, enough's enough. I am better off being on my own than with somebody that's not supportive when you're unhealthy. And sure enough, I'm slowly but surely finding new ways. I do have obstacles. Like I'll take 10 steps forward and 20 steps back.
Okay.
But I keep going because I have to. And I have to laugh about it. I mean, you have to laugh. If you see my list of my illnesses, you just go, what?
I saw there was 19, so I had to say I had to tattoo myself lucky 19 here.
Exactly. So you just have to keep a positive attitude and really just be your own advocate.
But
in life.
what's so significant with your story is that you have all this health issue, but your mind and your heart particularly is so strong, and it's like that one is very healthy functioning, because to make, you know, a good decision, you have a lovely daughter that you have to look after too, and then you have yourself, and of course the relationship, the love, that partnership, and yet you manage to make healthy decisions.
Yes. Not always.
Not always.
Not
Of course.
always.
But it's showing here right now, I mean, in your presence, that your energy, you know, it's like it's thriving, you're glowing, you have this wonderful spirit, you know, inside you, and it glows, you know. Because normally, like, you know, at first, you know, it's like our soul dims,
Yes.
and that's the thing that, you know, it's like you get into that moment, and then, you know, it also manifests in health. But with you, it's totally opposite. Like, you keep pushing.
Yes.
You know, it's like you keep going to the next, you know, to the, they may be like some setbacks.
Yes.
So that part where you're pushing, where do you get that energy?
You know, I found you, for one thing. No, honestly, I found you, and I found a connection with you. For some reason, there's that energy. I feel this connection. And I said, if he could do it, I could do it. And I do a lot of reading, a lot of meditation. I started meditation. And I noticed that when I don't do it, I don't feel as good. It's really strange. So I'm trying all different things to stay positive and stay on the right track. Because really, you've got to put it out of your head, the negative. Because it'll bring you down and you'll never come out of it. So I try and stay positive, and everyone always says, well, you don't look sick. I get that.
Right?
I get that. But you don't see me at home. Like when I get home later, I'm just going to go, and, you know, and just everything will be let out and I'll swell up and everything. But I had a good day because I was here and I did something and I accomplished something. And that's the most important thing, is just to get one thing done a day.
So that, you know, that gets you going. It's like today is just a day.
Yes.
Because if we have to think about tomorrow, then
yeah.
it creates that energy also. And then for you, it's significant. Meditation helps
Yes.
you a lot.
Absolutely.
And then with Danny over here, you know, it's like, as far as like seeing your mom, you know, thrive and grow, it's like, what about you? Like as you as a teenager, I'm pretty sure there are things right now that you are exploring. And then it's like, you know, with mom, how do you work your relationship with mom?
Well, we have season tickets for hockey, and that's our thing. We
Oh,
go-
wow. Okay.
There's a
I
minor
like
league
that.
team for the Los Angeles Kings out in our area, so we'll go and do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we have free time, we'll go to the beach and we'll go hang out there for a couple hours. And we just got a puppy that's my emotional support dog, so we're working on training her.
Okay.
And
What kind of
that-
puppy is it?
she's a mutt. We
Okay.
found out. She's 30% American Staffordshire Terrier, 13% Rottweiler, and then 50% unknown Asian breeds.
Who knows?
So this dog needs some help. Yes. Okay, so the next episode we'll have the dog.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Been up since 2:30 from the dog.
Oh, dear Lord. So it's like, as far as like emotional support, I like that, you know, it's like there is, you know, it's like, you know, the puppy helps you, you know, it's like, as far as like emotional support. So, like, is there any particular, what's the name?
Callie.
Callie. Okay,
Yeah.
that's so nice. So it looks like, you know, it's like this relationship between the two of you. It's like you really get some, like, you know, the two of you bonded, you know, even though, like, you know, there are things like what you've mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
When you get home, there are things that you release. And,
Yes.
you know, we all have this persona, you know, it's like, well kept together out there, but we do deal with, you know, with certain, you know, energies at, you know, it's like at home and outside. As far as like when you come home, for example, on a very tiring day, and then there's a lot of things, is there something that you can give as an advice for people who's looking, you know, probably even sharing the same situation as I had and as you had? For people who are not familiar, like I suffered multi-drug resistant tuberculosis, and then it's like that went south, like South Florida, where I was treated. so, but it's like, you know, it's like I recovered at the same time. But they have enough of me. It's about Karine today. It's about you guys. So I want to hear what Karine can, you know, can give us to our audience.
Well, I would say that the first thing I do is I get comfortable.
Okay.
Absolutely got to get comfortable. And then just relax and just like watch something that you don't have to think about. Or read something, you know.
Okay.
I just have to get in a mindset of relaxation, and then I take my medicine, my medicines and stuff for pain and stuff, and then that relaxes me as well.
Okay, so that's good.
And that's Eastern style medicine.
Oh, Eastern. Okay,
Eastern
so you
style.
have explored Eastern medicine then, compared. So you tried Western,
Yes,
and then now you're more into.
I'd say I
You had enough.
Well, I do. Okay. What I'm doing now is, as far as Western medicine is, I do take the medicines that they give me because I know that it's helping.
Yes.
But if something doesn't help for 6 months, I stop taking it. I don't need the chemicals in my body. And so I do not take narcotics for pain medicine. I had gone through withdrawals after one of my surgeries. The hospital didn't wean me off. So I will never do narcotics for pain. So I do my cannabis for pain is what I do, and that relaxes me and helps the anxiety as well. And that's where I'm at now in my life.
Okay.
I'm trying to add that type of alternative medicines into my lifestyle.
And that's working out pretty
Oh yeah.
well.
Oh yeah, because like I said, I don't have to do narcotics, and every single doctor's impressed by that. And I don't know why, because it works for me. I don't see the big deal.
Right. If it's
So,
working out and it's
yeah.
not, it's not hurting you. There's this thing that I practice with regards to, I call it that, if what doesn't kill you, it makes Uncle Sam stronger. It's called taxes.
Exactly.
So that's the only thing that's killing us right now. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So there it is for Uncle Sam, throwing some shade. But I want to know about Danny over here. So Danny, with you as a young teenage, she's young, she's gorgeous. Okay, I mean you can see that it's like the fruit that's not far from another fruit. They're both looking gorgeous here. Okay, I would love to know the hair. Okay. No, but you as a teenager, what is that? What is the helpful message, especially building such a strong bond from coming from a separated parents basically? What are the message that you can give to our people who's watching?
Don't be afraid to talk to your parents, even if you think that they're gonna not understand what you're going through. Most likely they've gone through something similar, and even if you can't find the right words or something, or express yourself in the right way, talk through it with them and make sure you open up, because opening up is the best way to make them understand, and they'll find the right help for you, and you'll be able to form stronger bonds with them, and then ultimately your relationship will grow stronger.
Oh my God, Karen, you raised a wonderful daughter.
I did. I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but
no, I'll toot the horn for you. Okay,
she's very special.
That is amazing. So for people who are watching, okay, Feeling Sisters with Sal, one, there's hope for the mother and daughter, okay, because we can see it here, their living testament, that relationships, as far as it's like the whole mother and daughter, it can give, some tests, but as far as here, we're looking at it, it's like they've gone through different, situations in life. And I'm pretty sure whoever is watching this channel, when you're in that moment where, as far as Karine had, it's like in her trying times with her sickness, with health issues, she kept pushing. And Danny was there. As a daughter, she saw her mom suffering, and yet, it's like she was there, communicating with Karine over here and building even a stronger bond. And as we close for our episode today, I would just want to give you guys, it's like my gratitude for coming in, and giving us your time and setting as an example to people who watches this. Hopefully, whoever you're out there, if you're suffering with any kind of illness and it's like health issues that you feel that it's like you can't anymore, Karine is a testament. I'm a testament of like you can find that cure, and it starts first by pushing yourself to get help and get cured for any kind of illness. And it's also practicing, of course, a healthy lifestyle, meditating, and also as far as being with wonderful loved ones. All those are good factors in towards our healing. So thank you very much, guys, for being here today, and we will see you guys again in the next episodes of Feeling Sisters with Sal. Bye.